Hey y'all, welcome to Bea Finds Joy, and I am so excited to be able to share this video with you. This is the true definition of having an idea, having a thought, having a vision of something that you want to do, and seeing it come to pass, seeing the final product. This is something that was placed on my heart a couple of months ago, and I kind of put it off. I was being very nitpicky about how I wanted to look and what I wanted to do with it. And then I finally just sat down and did it. And to see the final product is just amazing. And so, if this early on, I'm going to say, if you have something in your mind, something in your heart that you want to do, stop putting it aside, stop pushing it away. Like, take the time to really sit down and think through all the steps to make it happen, because when you get to see that final product, it is just the most amazing feeling to know that you've accomplished something that was placed in your heart. So I am on a journey to unapologetically live a joyous life boldly, and in that effort is really looking at different areas of my life and finding joy in those areas. Last year was kind of hard and rough, where I felt like I lost my spark and I lost my joy. So in 2024, I made the decision that every day I want to find joy in my life. And so it's going to look differently every day, but being able to kind of see that play out is just something that I'm really excited about, and already it has been amazing. So what was placed on my heart, to give you a brief overview, is I wanted to be able to document, like I said, me finding joy in my everyday life. So starting January 1st, I started writing down at least one thing throughout that day that brought joy to me. What made me happy? What made me happy? What made me feel like I was, doing something that I loved, or being around people that I enjoyed. So all of those things, I wanted to be able to document it. So kind of like a gratitude journal, but it's going to be a joy journal. And so the idea is every day I would try to capture a picture in that moment of when I just felt really happy and had that joy moment. And so this journal I titled the Bold Joy 365. So for 365 days, I want to see if I can find joy, even if it's the smallest thing in my everyday life. And it has come to this. I'm so excited. So really quickly, I created it from scratch. So the journal that I'm about to show you, I made in Canva. Y'all, Canva is where it's at. If you have not used Canva, like, get on the train, because it just has everything that you need, and it's very easy to use, very user friendly, and it just was amazing to see it all come together. So I'm going to walk you through the first couple of pages of what the journal looks like, but pretty much it's simple. It's just the template that I created in Canva, and then I purchased the Canon Ivy Mini photo printer that connects to my phone. And so the moments that I captured, that I felt joy throughout that day, I then linked it to the Canon and printed it out, and you will see actually what it looks like. So let me just give you a quick overview of what the book looks like, and then I'm going to show you what the first month of the year actually turned out to be in regards to just the things that brought me joy, and then we're going to set up for February. And it shouldn't take me that long, but I really wanted to kind of just show you this process, because what I'm going to do is every day, either on Instagram, most likely on Instagram, but Instagram or TikTok, or maybe both, I'm going to give my joy moment of the day, and I'm going to do this with you so you can follow along on the journey with me. So the first page is the first page is Bold Joy 365. I give me permission to unapologetically live a joyous life boldly. There's a yearly overview for the calendar, and then it goes into categories. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can actually see what the categories are. So when I decided to go on this journey throughout this year, I decided to identify areas of my life that I really wanted to focus on, that I want to grow or enhance my joy in. And so the 6 areas that I've identified is: I want to grow my joy in my faith, finances, family, friends, freedom, and fitness. And freedom is just the ability to do the things that make me happy. And a lot of that can fall in the other categories, but I wanted something that just is like my creativity or my interests and things along those lines. That is going to fall under the freedom. And then fitness is actually mental and physical fitness, so that well-being. Then I wanted to be able to track my bucket list of joy. So if you don't know what that is, I created 25 things throughout this year that I want to do that I believe will bring me joy. And it's just my bucket list. I have a video explaining each one of them. But some of them include like learning how to play the drums, doing 12 family activities, saving $5,000 in an emergency fund, volunteering 25 hours, creating a website, starting a garden, paying off my credit cards, attending a conference, creating an e-course, traveling to 5 new states. And then each of these bucket list items fall into one of the categories. So learning how to play the drums falls under freedom. Reading 100 books is all of the categories, because 10 of the 100 books has to come from one of these 6 categories. $5,000 in emergency fund is finance. Doing a fitness challenge is fitness. So you see, I've kind of separated them out, and then I have a start date of when I'm starting this and when I completed it. So most of the start date will be like January 1st, which I'll put on there, but then when I complete it will go in this column. So that's that page. And then this is something I found. I think people do it with like their habit trackers or like sleep trackers, but it's pretty much what I'm calling joy in pixels. So for each of the categories, I have a key. So every category has a different color, and every day, depending on what that joy moment is for the day, it's going to fall in one of the 6 categories. And then each day I will color in where that category falls. And so I've already done it for January, and you can kind of see where most of mine came from. Y'all, I made a mistake on this day, and it's supposed to be all red, but I colored it blue by accident, and it is irking me to no end. And I really want to fix it, but I'm like, Brittany, you are fine. You don't need to fix it. It is okay. Let it go. So then it gets into the month. And so for each month, it's pretty simple. You start off with I'm starting off with my bold goals. So what do I want my goals to be? Simple 3 goals for January was rebrand to Bea Finds Joy. If you did not know, this channel, my kind of social media presence was around the budgeting, and I was called the Crafty Budgeter, but we are rebranding and morphing into something. Is that the best word to use? But changing and I guess metamorphosis, that's not it either. Anyway, into something new, which is Bea Finds Joy, create the Bold Joy Journal, and post more on social media. And then I have what steps will you take to this month to achieve this goal. And so I have kind of the steps that I would take to make sure these are done. And I'm happy to say that the first 2 I've done. The third one, not so much, but that's going to be my goal for February. So then it goes into a daily dose of joy. So it's dated, and then every day, like I said, at the end of the day, I would think through, or in that moment, I would think through what brought me joy today, or if after something happened, I like really just felt really happy and joyous, I would take a picture, or in the moment, take a picture. And then I used like I said, the Canon mini Ivy that attaches to the phone, and it has these little, pretty much just a sticker, and you take the sticker off, and it prints out here, connects to the phone. I'll show you actually I'm going to do one with you so you can actually see what it looks like. But if I didn't have a picture that represented the actual moment. I just like took a clip art picture. So this one on the January 1st, I was really sick after Christmas. Literally the day after Christmas, I got a really bad stomach bug and it took me out for a couple of days. And the simplest thing was laughing with my husband in the kitchen. So this is a picture of a kitchen. And then at the end of the page, you'll see what joy category is. So then I can go back on my pixels and be like, okay, this was for family. Family's red for January 1st. It is a red box. So then it just goes through every day. This was my first day being a stay-at-home mom. More information about that to come. Let me bring him out a little bit. And the third day was signing my sons up for swimming. The January 4th was watching the Cat Williams. Oh gosh, special. I was dying. I've always loved Cat Williams, and I rewatched so many parts of that I guess interview multiple times. The 5th was starting my budget, and I just give like a quick little synopsis. The 6th, for example, FaceTiming Neek and having one of our tear-induced stomach hurt and laughs. And best sister ever. On the 7th, we're dancing in. This one might be my favorite out of the whole month. Is dancing in the living room with Trey, my son, listening to worship music during church and hearing him say, "I love you" in real life. And that kind of goes along with like Bluey. Bluey says, it's either Bluey or Bingo. One of them says like in real life, and giving me a hug. And then I started my annotating the Bible. This is just like a snapshot of a texting thread with one of my friends from childhood, and it was just like really refreshing having time with my mom, working on the journal. So it's just like simple things, like quick snapshots that I can just go back, and it's just like a nice memory journal for me as well. Doing my first TikTok on the new page, my son's birthday party, my other son got dedicated, learning how to play chess, snow day, my son's first swimming, reading my first book, finishing my first book of the year, Yellow Face, another snow day, and like my son and my husband just having a snowball fight and just having fun with that, having a lot of electronic free day with my other son, dancing to worship music. Clearly I enjoy, or what brings me joy a lot is like dancing with my son. Doing a mommy and me class. My son turned 5 on the 23rd. My sister it was her birthday. Then I did some traveling. So these are pictures with travel. And shout out to, this one is really just like random. I wanted my hair done after I had already traveled to Florida, and I just put into TikTok, the power of TikTok, like hairstylist in Orlando that works at Ulta. Like I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about people going to Ulta, the store, and they having salons. And this is Mona. She was the first person to pop up, and I looked at her work. I was like, oh, this looks kind of good. I messaged her on Instagram, and asked if she had any availability the next day, and she's like, yep, come on in. We talked the entire time I got my hair braided. She's awesome. I believe she's at the Ulta in the Millennia Shopping Center of Orlando, Florida. Go check her out. She's amazing. I was able to read by the pool. My friend Taylor Budgets, if y'all know her, she got married, so I went to the wedding. I got reposted on a post that I put up about being able to pump for my son in a private clean area. And then I started reading I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Remy. I might have said that wrong. And just really excited about talking more about finances and getting my finances back in order, which I'll be talking about on here as well. And so I thought it would be cool to do day 31. So today, depending on when I post this might be February 1st, but that's all right. So, and this part, let me see. I'm going to put this here. There we go. So what brought me joy today? So what brought you joy today? So today what brought me joy is putting I actually printed out this on my own with my own printer. These pages are from Amazon. They're A5 pages that are already pre-punched, and I got the like thicker version. I think this is like a 120 weight or 160 weight, just because I wanted to, if I'm going to be writing on it and having the sticker on there, I wanted to have some more weight to it. But the thing that brought me joy today is seeing the Bold Joy journal come together. So I put it together today to do this video and to kind of get the whole month together. So that's what I'm going to do, is putting all of the Bold Joy 365 journal together and recording the video. When I tell you, I was making sure this video got done today. Again, you might not see it until February 1st. The plan was to get this done earlier in the day, and it just didn't happen. And so I am up. It is 9:30 p.m. and I'm making sure this happens. So the cool thing about this is you just turn it on. So you do have to charge it. So you turn it on, and then there is an app. So here's the app. And so my pictures will already, you like kind of do the, what's it called? The, like, you allowing them to see all of your pictures. So I will click on, I'm not going to show you because all my pictures are going to come up. But here is the picture that I'm going to use. So this is the journal. And then I'll just hit this and I'll move it up and you'll see what happens. Is that 100%? Do, 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 do. And here it goes. See how easy that is? You don't have to do anything. Now, I believe I got the printer from Walmart for $69.99, and then you do have to buy the end of, like 10 of the pages will come with it, like the sticker sheets. But then if you want more, you do have to buy them. I got multiple ones from Walmart. I think I'm gonna do a bulk order on Amazon. But y'all, do you see how easy that is? And it's going through, it's coming through here. And then this category is freedom. All right, so there it is. It's a 2x3 sticker. And I made sure when I built out the, when I made the journal, that I left enough room that if you want, so you just peel it off like this. If you want to do your sticker this way, or you want to have multiple, as you can see, I had a couple multiple on there, that there's enough room that I can have that ready to go. So there you go. That's it. So now, at the end of the month, I have a report. So just to like check in where I am at with kind of my joy. So the January report. What were the top 3 joy memories of this month? So definitely, like I said, the first one was dancing to, what was that? To praise and worship music with Trey, traveling to Florida, and then let me see, my other top 3. I think my other top 3 is it might be like getting this journal together. There's so many things on here that like I'm proud of, but I think it's like seeing this come together. So putting the journal together. Okay, so those are my top 3. Now let's calculate where we are with our categories. So our categories, let's remember, are here, and we'll have to count. All right, so faith, finances, family, friends, freedom, and what's the last one? Fitness. I kept them all F's so that way I can remember them. All right, so let's count. So for faith, 2. Okay, not that much. So, and you'll see some of them have like multiple, and I'm just gonna count it like it's 1 because I just couldn't pick. So faith has 2. Finances is in green, and that has 2. Family is out of the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Friends is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freedom is in yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And fitness is 0. So, y'all, you know, yeah, okay. So what are the 3 things that you learned about yourself this month? And this is 100% true that and this isn't like totally, I'm not shocked about it, but I love just spending time with family. And that brings me a lot of joy. Another thing is I didn't do nothing for fitness, so I need to focus on my fitness more. And another thing that I took away this month is how much I need to, enhance. I don't want to say enhance, but like put in more effort to spend time with my friends. Because when I messaged, it was amazing. Like this month, we were reaching out for different reasons, and every time I talked to one of my friends, it was just I felt just so happy at the end. And it's just, life and so many other things get in the way. And so I just need to make more time for my friends. Okay, so not bad. All right, so now that we have January, y'all, oh, you can't even say, sorry about that. All right, so now that we have January together, now it's time to put February in. So here's February, and I need to get like and this binder is probably not even gonna hold because already it is looking a little thick, but it just looks so like crisp. So first of all, I need to get a bookmark so that way I can like indicate where each month is at. So I'll work on that for the next month. But let's look at February and what my goals are. So my first goal is that I would like to again post more on social media, which again, I'm going to be trying to do this every day, like do a quick video, literally like 30 seconds of this every day. I want to exercise at least 3 times a week. And then, let's see. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to read, because it's Black History Month, and I love to read. I want to read a majority, if not all, books from African American authors. Okay, so now I have that down. So then what are my steps? I need to create like a social media calendar. Social media calendar. I think I just need to find a fitness program that I like. And then have an accountability partner. And then for my books, it's look at my TBR. Y'all, I have a whole bookshelf of books that I've never read, which I'll be doing a whole thing on that. Look at my TBR and pick books from that. All right, so that's it. So y'all, this is what I will be doing every day, and then I'll be coming back at the end of the week, and I'll probably be on here, do like a weekly recap of where the week was with my goals. If you want to see on a daily basis where I'm at with my joy, definitely follow me on Instagram and follow me on TikTok at Bea Finds Joy. It's the same handle all across. But this is something that I really want to be able to look back at the end of the year and just see how far I have come with the things that I, have been placed on my heart that I want to do, and just show that joy to others in different ways. And so, yes, if you like this video, make sure that you like and comment, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I pray that you continue to live a joyous life boldly. See ya. Bye-bye.